So we're doing some more DOS gaming. This time I have a full-size keyboard that's normal and doesn't have a weird gimmick. So it'll be presumably much easier to control some of these games because I have more delineation between the keys and they're all just like scrunched together. So there is that. So I was thinking I'll start with Alien Trilogy, published by Acclaim Entertainment and created by Probe Software. We all love a good probe. So yeah, let's give that a try. Of course, the installing of the games. Why is this so fucking goddamn tiny? Why did it like scrunch itself up where I can't even read it? Yes, I want to install the game. Inflating. Ooh. Oh yeah, and then it's like, it asks me about desktop shit. It's like, I think I just go no. I don't want to change any settings. No. Okay. Yeah, big and round, exactly. I have to choose. I choose single player. Alien Trilogy. Install Bonzi Buddy? No, I'm good. I remember Bonzi Buddy back in the day. Those were more simple times. This is pretty loud. Let's lower it. Whoa, that's Acclaim. I know who these people are. They make a lot of junk and trash and garbage. And that's Probe Entertainment. They're gonna probe my ass. Whoa.
Burke, we've lost contact with the colony on LV-426. Take Gorman and his team to investigate.
Now this is FMV gaming. I'm sure this is not an FMV game. It's like an FPS, but this FMV is very DOS. It's got those scan lines.
Yes, sir.
It's imperative that you get Ripley to trust you. She's familiar with the xenomorph, and we may need her help to bring one out alive.
Understood.
Alan. Oh, it says alien. I thought I was going to say Alan. Alan.
Anyone who attempts to interfere, obviously they won't be aware of your team's mission.
I have seen Aliens a decent number of times. I've seen Alien 1 and 2 a decent number of times. I am fairly familiar with these films. I've never seen Alien 3 or Alien 4. In fact, I don't think I've seen any other Alien movies. This music is pretty cool. That's a really good xenomorph. That's a hell of an intro. Oh yeah, hell yeah. That's actual 3D, huh? Oh, this cropping's incorrect. I thought I had this shit locked down and figured out. I guess I don't. My bad. Let me fix that. Maybe no, there's no other crop enabled. It's just doing that, okay. I guess it's just not correct for this. Okay. I guess I'll just make another one. And try that. I thought I had this cropping shit all figured out. I guess it's sometimes every now and then you get a game that may be a little more weird with it. That's right, monitors used to be bulky. Okay, that should be better. Now we're talking. The computer does go spin. It's true. Alrighty. Difficulty, Raging Terror, Acid Rain, Xenomania. I assume this is normal, and this is like easy. We'll put it to easy because these controls are going to be really annoying, I bet. Oh, apparently there's like some kind of a mouse control setting, but I guess not for the menu. Like they don't have a cursor on the menu. Very few DOS games would, I imagine. That is what that font looks like, Kiki. It does look like an H rather than a K. It is true. I originally also read it as press ESC to go bosh. To go bosh. They did indeed. I used to use those, Vixen Dragon. Hello, Gnosis Doc. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Alien Trilogy. We just got through a sick FMV. And we were looking at this menu for a bit because I was adjusting the crop. And we were looking at a spinning computer. Okay. Oh shit, we got a mission briefing. You are advised to clear the entrance for the Marine drop crew by removing crate and barrel barricades and dispatching any xenomorphs you may encounter. Note that due to the protective design of the barrels for transportation, your 9mm will be ineffective in their removal. Search out alternative means.
What a shame.
Oh, we actually do have mouse control. It's like the same kind of mouse control where it's not vertical and kind of weird because when you move up and down on the mouse, it actually moves you physically. And that's kind of shit. But it is a way you can control this if you want. I have no idea what any of these buttons do. Oh, we can look at our guns in 3D. That looks pretty badass, actually. These look pretty. These art assets actually look pretty great. What's my favorite Alien game? I've barely played these games, so I don't really have an answer, Surface Tenchi, but hello, welcome. Yeah, I have no idea what these controls are. Well, I guess the mouse can shoot, so maybe we'll just use the mouse then. This is certainly going to be awkward, I bet. Okay. Spacebar, activate the door. I don't think this game's playable on a mouse. What is this gonna be? Okay, left control shoots. Okay. Hey, it's a facehugger. So is this box like... No, it's not destructible. Okay. I have been wanting to play through a lot more of the Alien games and shit like that, but I haven't really gotten around to it. So is there any strafing in this? Yes, if you hold left alt, as is the classic control scheme, left alt will let you strafe. Okay. Bit of a short music loop on this one. I did really enjoy my time with the Alien with the Aliens versus Predator arcade game. I tried that on my Mister like a few years ago, and I found that to be very fun, even though I was terrible at it. I thought that was pretty impressive. So maybe that one. But again, I've barely touched these games personally. I'm aware of a decent number of them, but I don't really know a lot about them. Door powered up. This game overall seems pretty neat, but as is always the case, controlling FPS on DOS is not a great experience. So they were saying that my pistol will not be enough to destroy these. Got a derm patch. Oh shit. Oh, apparently my apparently my character has some lines. Auto mapper, okay. Oh, I see. How are the audio levels? Are they good? It seems pretty advanced for a DOS game. Okay, glad to hear that they're good. This crate's colored differently from the others. Okay, number key has changed the weapon. As is often the case, but you never know with a DOS game. So... okay, shotgun does get rid of the barrels.
That's all you got?
What's going on here? Getting like interference or something. Oh. It was like a weird noise for a while and I was wondering what the fuck that was about. Yeah. I just didn't see it. Is that a xenomorph? Oh, it's behind me. Wasted a shot. Ammo might be limited in this. You never know. What the fuck are you doing? Get back here, bitch. You remember this running better on PlayStation? This statement does not shock me. It probably wouldn't look as good on the PlayStation though. But it's cool that they put it on the PlayStation. I imagine it controls better on the PlayStation. It's pretty easy to make FPS control like shit on DOS. These xenomorphs look pretty cool. Good shit. In general, this game seems to be pretty impressive for DOS. Not many DOS games are doing all this fancy shit. Could it run even better? Yeah, technically, but, you know, for the time, this seems pretty solid in terms of performance. There are definitely notable frame drops, but, I have seen worse. Okay, what is it? Where are the enemies? Over there. Okay. Take that. Ugh, take that. Oh.
That's all you got?
16 megabytes of RAM is indeed overkill, of course. Okay, so I guess that radar is showing an enemy. Or it's showing an objective. Hi, screensaver. You haven't really missed much. Oops. You haven't really missed much. I only really just got started playing the DOS stuff. I was just talking about random shit for a little bit. This door won't open now. Am I like locked in? Isn't that where I came in? But then it's like pointing to there's something being over there. That's weird. Oh well. I guess there's probably no jump in this game either, right? A lot of these games didn't have a jump button. At least easy difficulty seems reasonably easy. Oh, okay, we can just go around the door. I don't know why I didn't want to open. $9mm automatic. Is that like a different weapon? Or maybe it's just what we have. If we held it down, maybe it'd shoot faster. No. Yeah, I know the radar is a motion tracker. I have seen the alien stuff before. I know that's what's supposed to be. This game seems neat. But I definitely imagine that there are much better ways to play this. This is not likely to be the definitive version. Chat was saying this is also on PS1, and I imagine it's better on there than it is on here. Damn, the damage on this is shit. The shotgun kills these things in like 2 to 3 shots. Holy shit, how much does it take to kill you? Do you even die? God. Okay. You don't remember voice acting in the VS1, I see. The music is groovy, albeit not a very long music loop, but it's neat. Take that. Ooh, an elevator. I figured that'd be an end of the mission. There's secrets? Ooh. I guess I got a bunch of them. Oh, I got all of them. Okay. I didn't know that those counted as secrets, but okay. By mission, they probably mean I didn't blow up every barrel. There were like a few that didn't blow up. Okay. Ooh, I can save my game. Oh, hell yeah. Now that's graphics. We got a big arrow, big green arrow pointing to a hard disk drive. There should be like a fucking like big dollar price tag like floating around this too these days. It's like, hey, here's a hard drive. By the way, big green arrow then pointing to it being like, this is $300 now. And it holds like 800 terabytes. No, it'd be like 800 gigabytes for $300. Anyway, this fucking rules. Yeah, it's at an odd angle. HDD rules. There we go. Yeah, it is a weird angle. You must locate the main junction room and activate all 3 control panels. This will allow further penetration into the colony. I love penetrating colonies. Pick up any seismic survey charges as they are essential for the removal of temporary walls. Yeah, gigabytes are stored here. Got a heartbeat. Oh, it saved our ammo between the missions. That's cool. Honestly, didn't think it would. Figured it would reset us or something. Music's going places. Doing like, ooh. It's pretty cool. Got smoke. Oh.
That's all you got?
Took some damage there. I think healing is like an item that you use or something. I don't know what the controls are. And frame rate's not like in this. All that mist, all that smoke, steam or something. It's hard to do. Interesting. Yeah, look, we're getting these derm patches and stuff, and they're not automatic, so... Hello, Dan Highland. Yeah, this is Resident Evil 9 Alien Requiem. Clearly. No, this is the Alien trilogy on DOS. It's pretty good. This is pretty impressive. This is, like I was saying earlier, probably... Is there no auto-aim for height? Probably the least ideal way to play this. But it is pretty bitchin'. I am quite impressed by it overall. Only Smart Gun has up and down shooting. Wow. We gotta make it its bespoke item. It doesn't want to activate. Why is this being so finicky? Jesus. There we go. Goddamn. Door powered up. I think it might be this one, but it was retitled on PS1. Like a kind of remade partially or something. I don't know. I guess they didn't share the same names. Sometimes I am, Kiki Dio. Sometimes I am. Of course, I'm not committing to a full playthrough of this, and I certainly wouldn't. As interesting and neat as this genuinely is, and that I am having a pretty good time with it, this is not, I do not have any real aspirations of playing first-person shooters with bad controls for, like, full playthroughs. At least when there's a better option. It is neat as a novelty, as a sampling. Good lord, you easily get stuck on these doors. I like how that's just in the barrel. Oh, come on. Yeah, take that. I mean, someone's got to experience these things, you know? Someone's got to do what nobody else will. got a seismic charge. Charge 002. So I assume I'm just powering up doors in another location of this area. I mean, most of the Alien Predator like franchise stuff is like the movies. Most of them are mediocre or bad. I will, however, go to bat for Predator 2. Predator 2 is actually way fucking better than what people say it is. Predator 2 is actually pretty legit. Don't listen to what people have said years about Predator 2. They're wrong. Predator 2 is actually really fun. The main problem that, yes, the movie. Hello, JC Dutton. Predator 2's main problem is that it was censored just before it was put to theaters. I would love to get an uncensored version of Predator 2. So yeah, that's its main weakness as a film, is that it is very clearly censored last minute so that it could get a lower rating or whatever. And I looked it up and that ended up being the case. No, it's still censored on Blu-ray, unfortunately. There is no version available to watch it uncensored. And that is very unfortunate. So yeah, that is its main weakness. I think there's an enemy behind this door. A loud xenomorph, not very stealthy. I thought xenomorphs were supposed to be stealthy. The Predator 2 has a lot of really good, strong points as a film. It is just... I think the main thing about Predator 2 is it is extremely different from Predator 1. The tone of it is extremely different. It shares none of the same characters. And it is in a completely different kind of location. It has some pretty impressive special effects. It has some really good filmmaking work in it. And it does have good action despite the fact that it constantly cuts away from the brutal kills that were supposed to be in the film, which is what drags it down a bit because of the censorship. Like, it is a very different kind of movie, but it is good for what it tries to do. It has more comedy in it, but some of its jokes aren't like immediately obvious that they're jokes. So there's a bit of that too, where it's like you kind of have to pay a little bit more attention to what the movie's trying to do and not have all the jokes spelled out for you. But it is a very fun movie. Is it better than Predator 1? No. But it is what I would say is a good movie. I don't think I have screensaver. Yeah, wasn't aware of a horse head. That's interesting. Sounds almost biblical. Regrettably, I am getting used to the controls for this game. Okay, I guess it's one of the doors that's not powered up. That said, it's still kind of like the ergonomics of this are still a bit iffy. Where it's like, it's still a little bit uncomfortable to play games this way. At least for me. It's improved, like it's better than what it was on my previous keyboard. But it's still not like the ideal, it's not perfect. Oh, yep, Steam. There's probably a way to either turn that off, like we're on the other side of it now, I think. Maybe there's a way to turn that shit off, or maybe it's just meant to be something that you go around. It's amazing how terrible the first Predator head is. Awesome. Yeah, I don't know. Now we're basically doing the classic FPS moment of figuring out what the fuck you have to do. Like where you're going. Okay, there's a door I didn't open over there, but that might be the unpowered one. So I either missed like a control panel or something. Or door power thingy. You cannot move with the map open. Noted. Door here. Yeah, this one's the unpowered door. Okay. So there's gotta be something we missed. There's everything else we've been in. So yeah, we missed a switch somewhere probably. It might be where that gap is maybe, but that's where the steam was, so no. So yeah, this is where you end up doing the classic FPS moments of aimlessly wandering around until you find out the thing. Oh, am I at max ammo? I guess I must be. It's weird that they made toys for an R-rated film franchise. They used to do that a lot back in the day. That was just a thing that you did. Very weird nowadays. Thinking back on that. Okay. Yeah, they made a RoboCop cartoon. That's a weird one. It was certainly a choice. Heartbeat. Whoa. I think the heartbeat's just part of the soundtrack, actually. It's like the beginning of this track. Everything seems to be enabled. An alien cartoon pilot? I was not familiar. That's funny. You know what else had a cartoon pilot? That's right, your friend Bubsy. Bubsy had a cartoon pilot. And I have a donation goal underneath my boobs that you can see that is through the Ko-fi, where if you donate to the Ko-fi, it raises that number so it gets closer to me beating every Bubsy game in the franchise. Oh, we didn't go in here. Okay. So, if you want to see the Bubsy franchise in its entirety beaten and played through by yours truly, this is an option. It can be yours for the low price of a communal effort to reach 400 USD through my Ko-fi. Also, I should look into, I heard from one of my friends, that you can do Stripe with Ko-fi without doxing yourself. I would have to look into it to see what the deal is, but I didn't enable Stripe for my Ko-fi because the way that they phrased it made it sound like it was going to show my name on the bills. Like people could look into the transactions and see my name in there somewhere or whatever. So I want to see if there's a way to maybe just not have my name shown to everybody if they want to use Stripe through Ko-fi. Because if I can get Stripe working through Ko-fi, then that means it's easier for people to donate to the Ko-fi because they have more options. So I will try to look into it, like maybe this week or something. Would that include Bubsy 4D if or when it comes out? Yes, I think including Bubsy 4D is acceptable. That's not out until May. Yeah, Stripe is really gross, so I'll have to like look into it more to figure that shit out. Because I think it was Rachel Retro was telling me that it doesn't show your name or something Or there's a way to make it not show your name. I forget which it is. I might just ask her again for clarification because I want people to have more options for donating to the Ko-fi. So, I will see. I want more flexibility. You know, ideally, I would just, figure out a way to maybe have the donation goals be universal, right? Where if you're using Ko-fi or giving me subscriptions or bits or something on Twitch, that it all feeds into the one thing. But I think that stuff's always incredibly complicated and way above my pay grade. So that's probably a bit of a pipe dream. I'm not a coder. I do not program. Anyway, I'm as is tradition, pretty lost in this game. This is really neat though. Legit, I think this is cool enough that I would be willing to play this in full on a better version if it exists. Or maybe like a better mouse control situation or something, just like something that doesn't make a control like this. I would be very interested. This seems to be pretty cool. I would like to see more of this video game with a better control scheme and maybe better performance, but I will take a better control scheme. I am sure. Yeah, this Alien Trilogy thing, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. Maybe use a Gravis pad. Oh, they have like icons for each of these. I wasn't paying attention to that. That's really funny. A Space Orb 360? I don't know if I'm familiar with a Space Orb 360. What the fuck is that? I know a lot about old computer accessories and shit, but I don't know if I know a Space Orb 360. What even is that? Did LGR ever make a video on that? I would assume that he had to. And a VFX 1. I love how they all spin. A spinning joystick for your pleasure. Spinning mouse for your pleasure. Apparently, hold on. Apparently you can change things with the mouse. Apparently you can have it look up or down. Wait, we might have something. Maybe this can be playable. Now, is this the better version? Probably not. Turn around. What would that mean? Would it mean like a 360, like a quick 180 or whatever? Like just like a quick turn? There is a look up and down though. It doesn't recognize my mouse movements. That's unfortunate. It's not accepting those as inputs. But they do have a look up and down. That is a thing in the game. But it says it's supposed to be for the mouse, so I'm a little confused by that. What about like a turn left? No, it's not letting me do it. Like I'm moving my mouse and it's not recognizing those inputs. Oh yeah, Fellwinter? Yeah. That does not surprise me. This stuff was pretty set in its ways in many cases, right? And this is very complicated. I don't understand exactly what it wants from me here. But either way, this doesn't seem to work in the way that I expected it would. So that's a little disappointing. Okay. Oh, I think I understand. So while it does not seem to accept actual normal mouse movements as inputs, this is the same control scheme for each thing. So I guess like basically if you have spare mouse buttons or something, they just let you use the buttons themselves, but otherwise it's the same layout. So like all these things that we see are Yeah. But I guess look up and down is home and end. Okay. I see. Well, at the very least, I can change these to not be the arrow keys. So I can do like WASD, which is more traditional. So at least I can rebind these. It would be great. Like, the main problem with these is turn left, right? The turn left and right are the big problems, where it's like, how do you reconcile that on this control scheme, right? It's a little weird because strafing is usually what you put on A and D. So I don't really quite grasp that. I guess like the best you could do is a strafe modifier and just hope for the best with that, right? Is you just like have a strafe modifier, maybe it's like your left shift key or something. And maybe that's what you would do. It doesn't let me rebind it to left shift. Why? Why don't you let me do that? That's weird. And apparently there are 2 different fire modes. Interesting. Keypad 5 is the other firing mode. That's an interesting choice. Anyway, I find this game to be pretty fascinating. The controls do seem to be kind of a labyrinthine nightmare, though. Okay, I guess you have to manually close this one. I currently have this, as you can see, selected to recommended. Basically, the ExoDOS, like, they have filters, and this is like, these are the ones that are the more interesting, you know, games. So I currently just have it filtered to their recommendations.
Someone donated 5.
Thank you, someone, for donating 5. I appreciate it. Thank you for supporting my noble goal in beating every Bubsy game. I do have history with the Bubsy games. I used to own Bubsy 2 on Super Nintendo and Bubsy 3D, and I never beat either of those games. And they tormented me. Okay. Let's think about our next video game we're going to check out. Afterlife. LucasArts game. Okay. I have heard of this game. I don't know anything about it. Construction and management sim. Okay. I didn't know LucasArts made a game of that genre. A humorous strategy game similar to SimCity. Afterlife is subject to market-based economy. Okay. The player has to make it work by managing heaven and hell simultaneously. Okay, that sounds interesting. That sounds interesting. I probably wouldn't be able to get very far in this, though, because of the nature of what it is. These games are more complicated. They're longer. They're slower paced. This interests me, though. But I probably, for this kind of stream, I likely wouldn't get anywhere with it. Because it's like, probably require too much of my time. So I think I'll save that one for later. But that seems extremely interesting. Like, this could be its own stream. You know, that's the kind of thing I feel about a game like that, is it could be its own thing. I have heard of this game, and I know it got like a remake that also has a VR version. This game has a reputation. I think people generally like this one. It's an adventure puzzle game in first-person perspective, using a lot of FMV pre-rendered background stuff and all that. So yeah, Seventh Guest could be interesting. Yeah, not related to Seventh Saga on Super Nintendo. That's a different thing. That's a different thing entirely. Okay. I will take a gander at the Seventh Guest. Definitely the thing that you're not going to be able to get the full experience immediately. But I want to poke at it a little bit. I've been curious about it. It's probably going to be way too much puzzling and stuff for a stream, but so I probably won't play for more than like a few minutes, but I want to see at least the intro and some of the other stuff. Okay. I don't know why these aren't defaulting to full screen. I have to look into that another time. Control F4 to switch discs when prompted. Okay. We have different sound options. Let's go with the first one. Sphinx. Oh no.
Welcome to my house.
Okay, we do have mouse cursor support. Sphinx. Okay. No, Sphinx is not okay. Start new. Virgin games. For all you virgins. Bespoke graphics. Very nice. We've got production values. Look at these credits. They're real proud of themselves with this one. You were bored by this as a kid? I can understand that. Musical score by The Fat Man.
He was a drifter, moving from town to town, robbing a gas station here.
Love the stock sounds here.
Until one night. She was coming home from choir practice, but she never got there. Stoff took her purse and ran away. Instead, Stoff had to run and hide. He sunk even lower. He had nothing. No life,
The amazing
no
power of
possessions,
green screening.
no dreams.
You don't look that bad.
Yeah, this guy's fine.
That's when the vision came. A doll. And in his dream, Stoff reached out.
No, they don't make him like this anymore. This is hilarious.
It was a gift.
This guy's really excited.
Stoff carved the doll, whittling the haunting face until it was an exact replica. And when he was done,
Awesome.
Stoff went to town, to a bar. The owner had a daughter. Ooh, he said his girl would love this
Unclear,
strange
Gnosis
doll.
Stock. Unclear.
And Stoff offered it to the man. And the owner, in turn, offered Stoff food and a place to stay. A simple transaction. The first of many.
We're learning a lot. This is a pretty long intro. I'm a big fan of these special effects. They're awesome.
And that night, Stoff had another vision.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Stoff created the puzzle just as he saw it, and everyone wanted one.
I want one, chat.
Stoff opened up a shop because everyone wanted a Stoff toy. Every boy and girl in the town, and from all the neighboring towns. A Stoff toy is a toy for life, people said.
You have a single fact to back that up.
No two are alike. Everyone loved his unique toys. Henry Stoff grew wealthy, but then the strange virus came, and some of the children started dying.
Ooh, strange virus. Yeah, Fumos are great. I wish I had Fumos other than the one on my head.
Dying, clutching their Stoff toys.
This sucks.
So close.
Meow. Sounds like a very upset old cat.
What a shame.
And there was this one last vision, a last dream of a great house, a mansion that the wealthy toy maker was to build. A strange house, a house that scared people.
Man, house that scares people. What a great descriptor. I think this game's also on PS1, but I'm not certain. What a mansion. Where's Chris? Are we playing the game now? Maybe. No, not yet.
My, isn't this a cheery place?
Edward, I'm not sure we should have been here today.
Why? Because it's a spooky old house? Don't worry, dear. I'll watch out for you.
We're so rich and full of whimsy.
What a dump. I expected more of Mr. Stuff.
Oh, ha, 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 ha.
And Lord, it smells awful too. What's
I
Stoff
do say.
doing here?
Yes. An amazing intro.
Tough day. Anyone else hungry?
I remember nothing.
And then the game starts. Okay. So that's returning around. Okay. Are we just going to see all this again?
My, isn't this a cheery place?
I think so. It's just going to loop. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is there no way to skip this?
Edward,
Does it just play it all again?
been here today.
Why? Because
All I
it's
did
a
was
spooky old house?
look at the spooky mask face
Don't worry,
thingy.
dear. I'll watch out for you.
Is there like a magic button that skips all this? I should have looked at the manual. Because this is a pretty long section.
What a dump.
I am now pushing all of the buttons
More of
on my
Mr.
keyboard in an attempt to try and free myself from this scene. Probably by the time I even figure out what the button would be, they're going to be like,
Lord,
no.
it smells awful too. What's Stoff been doing here?
Does DOS skip? What do you mean, does DOS skip? There is no magic DOS button. This is how ghosts kill you? Yeah, maybe. Oh, it just ended. Okay. I was gonna just fucking quit the game. But okay. Yeah, they're ghosts. Why does it have a finger wag? Why is this skeletal finger so sassy? Was Skip invented for DOS games? Yes. This is a very sassy fucking cursor. And also a little awkward. I imagine that there are probably better versions of this game. Excluding even the remake, there are probably better versions. Thank you, Kiki Dio. And no music now. Now it's just silence. They ran out of sounds. Oh, there we go. This soundtrack is pretty awesome. Thank you, Fat Man. Yeah, I was mentioning the VR version before, but I was meaning that there's probably like, this is probably the worst way to play this game. That brain thing was pretty cool. Whoa, this is trippy.
You'll need more than lenses to focus your thoughts on this one.
Oh boy. There sure is a lot of puzzle here. I don't even know what I'm looking at. I don't know what any of this is or what it means. Maybe it's like a note thing for later. Maybe it's a reference to a different puzzle. .3D graphics that are pre-rendered. Whoa. Yeah, this is great. I think I've seen this as an emote somewhere on Twitch, and it's probably from this game. Yeah, that's pretty awesome, that brain. The throbbing brain skull, that's pretty great. And yeah, no VSync is a little rough for sure. Lots of screen tearing in this video game. Yeah, I kind of figured that this is exactly what this game would be. So far, nothing about this is like, in terms of how it plays, shocking to me, you know? Like, I've seen a lot of these games streamed by other people, and I've touched a few of them myself. Whoa. Spell a complete sentence. Start at the letter T. At the south pole of the planet. Trace a path through each letter only once and end at the starting point. So it's telling me about the thing I just looked at. I see. They're giving me sort of a hint or tutorial on how maybe to solve that puzzle. Whoa, look at these graphics. And then it shows this. Yeah. Yeah, features the cool brain skull. Exactly. But yeah, I didn't anticipate playing this game much past its introduction, and we got some amusement out of this one. Amusement has been had by all. So yeah, I just wanted to check that out for a little bit. Again, I imagine if I really wanted to play this game, there are better ways to play it. Even with like that kind of aesthetic, there are probably better like releases that are less janky. Alrighty. What are next? Castle of Dr. Brain by Sierra. Imagine that one's going to be more of the same. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was on PS1. Many things are on PS1. Let's see. I could try Commander Keen. I've never played Commander Keen. I know these are considered to be largely pretty good video games. So that is an option. At the very least, I should install Commander Keen. Wow, it's that easy. I didn't have to use a bunch of floppy disks or anything. So here's what I'm thinking. I have to go take a piss break. And then when I come back, I will try out Commander Keen for a bit. Get my Keen on, you know? So I'm going to take a short break, do a little bit of a BRB, and then I will return. Stay tuned. I am back. Some good clips while I was gone, apparently. Thank you, thank you. It's good to be back. Whoa, we detected everything, including a joystick and a VGA card. Vixen Dragon, thank you for the Hawu Redeem. Awoo. I hope you enjoyed your Awu Redeem. Invasion of the Vorticons. Episode 1, Marooned on Mars. Is there supposed to be audio? I hope so. New game. There we go. Boop, boop,
Oh
boop,
my
boop,
God,
boop.
JC, a bomb!
It should be that bear screaming for help from hell. I see. Okay. Ship parts. I don't know the controls for this game. Okay, there we go. Were the controls on the title screen, you were saying? Let me see. Oh, we have high scores and everything. F1 for help. Joystick or keyboard? Yep, left control jump. Alt is to use pogo, stop pogo if you have one. Control and alt is to fire a ray gun if it has charges. Spacebar is the status screen. Okay. So I mostly had it figured out, it seems. Oh, it's control and alt at like the same time to fire. Okay. The action button just seems to be the jump button. I know a lot of people like Commander Keen, yeah. That has been my understanding. I guess there's no charges. Oh, you can jump on it. Okay. How are the audio levels? This game is a bit more on the louder side, but hopefully it's okay. It's oh, hey, Hail Tasmith. Yeah, I figured it might be a little loud because of the nature of this game's audio. This is the kind of shit that you would have on, what's the word? You play this on your PC speaker. This is like PC speaker to your audio. That's kind of where we're at with this shit. I don't know what that is, but I got it. I see. Oh yeah, horrible revival attempts, of course. Only the most exquisite of sounds for our DOS gaming experience. I genuinely don't know what these are. Are they ray gun charges? Maybe that's the ray gun.
Drink.
I am merely just using what Exodos gave me. I do not know. But yeah, I imagine it probably sounds better if you have a filter over it. Oh. Okay. I didn't know that was harmful. I don't even know what those are. Lollipop? Okay. That only took, what, 20 minutes, half hour for me to figure out what the fuck was happening. I don't know how long that actually was, but much to think about. These things don't actually seem to harm me, they just push me around. Long enough for that, I see. Tuxedo saying. You love this soundtrack? Yeah, this is great. Yeah, the bleeps and boops are back. This is what we need. It's true, it's not keen on me playing this game. So true. There's pizza up there. These spikes seem to be, sentient. They like moving around. Hey, that's like a Pepsi. I like all these collectibles and not knowing what they do. Oh, hey, there's another, like, thing over there. Again, these books seem to be valuable. I got an office pizza party, whoa. Wow. Done. Maybe it did, I don't know. You hear in your mind, it is too bad that you cannot read the standard galactic alphabet, human. Oh, is that what those books are? So that I can read that? It says done. Okay. So maybe that teaches me the alphabet. One volume for each letter, exactly. Just like the Albed primers. Remember how you learn Albed? Oh, there's a teddy bear up there. Everybody loves Albed. I think it's cooler than learning the Galactic Primer. Galactic language or whatever. Oh, I'm out of ray gun ammo. Dang. I don't know how I meant to get that pizza without dying. Maybe just being really holding left a lot. Okay, that's what it is. Final Fantasy X stays reasonably fresh in my mind. It's a pretty memorable game, and I've beaten it like 3 times, I think. And I've seen other people stream parts of it, so I do tend to remember an okay amount of that game. That one's got a lot of retro achievements, if I recall correctly. It's got like different sets and shit for different versions and other crap. You did not like these games personally, Desi? I'm not a big fan of this particular control scheme on the keyboard. I don't even know if you can rebind these keys or not. I would love it if you could. That's my opinion. Maybe if these controls were different and I could rebind them, then maybe I would like this game more than I do. The jumping is weird. The jumping is weird. It's not the worst I've experienced in this type of game, but it is weird. There's a lot of wind up to the jumps. I'm not even sure how you're meant to get some of these things, to be honest. Some of these things just straight up don't seem possible to reach. Wow, you beat 10-2 without playing the original game. That must have been a trip. That's a very interesting order. The audio for this game is immaculate. It is incredibly penisy. What do they want from me here? I guess just to go this way and then do this. There's a bunch of these dudes. They really want to kill me. Oh no. Here's my opinion. This level seems to suck. I don't know if I have to do this level or something, but I can't. It seems like I'm missing things. Like I'm missing like a gear or something. Like a jetpack or something. I don't know what the fuck that was I picked up. Ship part maybe? Pogo. Oh, okay. That's probably what I was looking for then. So probably need the pogo to do the stage. Oops, I just wasted my ray gun. How do you use the pogo again? Oh, that's how you use it. Okay, yeah, that's what I was missing. FF9 is a very good game, yes. I do need to play it again. God damn it. Yeah, FF9 is really cool. Someday I need to do a replay of it. Maybe if I'm lucky and I'm so privileged that people want to watch me stream it, then I might stream it someday. That would be pretty neat. Yeah, I know that you're big on the tactics games. There would definitely be a number of people who would watch such a thing. How many out of the people who don't ever say anything would watch, though? That's the real question. What do the lurkers think? And I never know until I test them. That is how it always goes with streaming. People will say they'll watch, but what about those who do not say a word in chat? What do they have to think about this? The lurkers really think I need to finish playing Resident Evil Code Veronica. Well, Code Veronica X, to be precise, is the full title of that game. But, yeah, they definitely are super interested in that one. Everybody wants to watch me play through Code Veronica X. They're all waiting. What about those who say they watch and then they never show up? The traitors? Oh, those are real and exist, yes. The thing is that a poll and what people say they'll do is never the reality of the situation, to be quite honest. Okay, those guys kill you. Good to know. You never really be able to get proper data on any of these things. You just have to try it and then see what people show up for. That's really the only way you ever get any answers. And with a game like that, as of yet, I do not know. Yeah, they have teeth, so that makes them dangerous, exactly. My opinion of this game is I can understand the appeal of this game for when it came out and the time it came out and what people may have had as their own options. I think that if you didn't have video game consoles with a bunch of 2D platformers at the time that this released, then, and this is what you had on your PC, on DOS or whatever, then you would probably quite fondly enjoy and remember this game. And be like, hell yeah, Commander Keen, this is the good shit. So yeah, I think under specific contexts, this game would be pretty based, pretty awesome. For someone like me who plays, like, has played a shitload of 2D platformers across multiple generations of consoles, this isn't particularly impressing me in the same way, you know, because it's like, contextually for DOS, this makes sense that people would like this on DOS. But also historically playing 2D platformers on DOS is almost exclusively a pain zone. Like it's pretty much like you get far better experiences on consoles of the time. That's pretty much my assessment. Like, you're not gonna...
Tough day. Anyone else hungry?
Not yet, but I'm getting there, Zero Lek. Probably because of all the fucking stress from all the problems that I was having. But yeah. Even though it wasn't that long ago since I had some pizza, I want pizza again. I'm always saying this. I always want pizza. People mention pizza, and I'm like, I want pizza. But yeah, this game's like fine. But let's, like, for me, I like, you know, it's not fucking Mario, it's not fucking Donkey Kong. This game, in fact, isn't Donkey Kong. So, like, you know, that's kind of where I'm coming in at with this one, where it's like, yeah, if this is what you have and it's all you have, I can understand the appeal. And, you know, if I was like forced at gunpoint to fucking beat this game or something, I would probably have an okay time. And that's kind of what I think about this, you know? But yeah, for me, I'm definitely feeling more what Desi was saying, where it's like, I'm sort of getting the impression it's like, yeah, I could do a lot better than this. Trying to remember, when did this game come out, chat? What year did this come out in? Because I think year is a very important assessment for this one. Geez, apparently that wasn't enough. Okay. 91, 1929. 1990, okay. Yeah, it says it right here, 1990. So for 1990, if you were to compare it to the consoles of the time, there were much better offerings on the NES, in general. That's kind of what I feel, right? And also better offerings on the Genesis. So like, yeah, the Genesis would have been out by then. And the an NES would be out. So yeah, almost 40 years ago, that's right. Feel old yet? Yeah. So like, in the context of when this released, this is definitely not exactly like, it just kind of, here's what I think. This is the time period of gaming where PC gaming was kind of just, generally speaking, unless you were looking for very specific genres of game that weren't possible on consoles. This is kind of just showcasing how shit PC gaming could be comparatively to what it ended up becoming, right? Like, consoles were way ahead of the PC gaming experience at this time. I think outside of specific genres of game, that's probably a pretty accurate assessment. But like, you know, the game plays okay. I'm more so thinking and coming in at it from the perspective of like the audio quality, the frame rate, you know, the general graphical fidelity of it, and that PCs, you know, in theory, are much more powerful than you know, a console would be. But it didn't really work out that way with games during like 1990. That wasn't really how it vibed. I don't know, it's complicated, right? But yeah, like generally speaking, consoles were just ahead of PCs when it came to gaming for a long time. That was just kind of the facts of life, you know? It wasn't really until like Doom. Yeah, it wasn't really until like Doom where that was more of the turning point and you started seeing it going in the other direction slowly but surely. And yeah, so before then, PC was like a second-class citizen when it came to gaming. But it did very quickly catch up once it started to. And plus, like, the marketing was mostly for games, was for consoles. The interest in playing games on the PC in the year of our Lord, 1990, was not exactly as high as what you would get from, you know, like, you know, console and shit. You just wouldn't get the same standards at the time. I don't think Commander Keen's bad though. Not at all. It's just thinking and comparing it for the time. It doesn't measure up to like a console game. And that's okay. And like I said, if I was forced at gunpoint to beat the Commander Keen shit, I would probably have an okay enough time. It's not like, you know, it was like some abysmal experience or something. The only part about this being abysmal is for some reason it caused my limiter or something with OBS to break and wreck my stream. So there is that. There is that. Yeah, I didn't get a computer, like a personal computer, until like the end of 1999. So I came in a bit late. And by that point, PC gaming was already like roughly on par with what you would get, or better than what you would get on a console. But yeah. Anyway, more video games. What other video games? Oh yeah, let's check out Death Rally. That one looks like something. We gotta inflate them. Inflating. Gotta wait for it to finish inflating. Yeah, for JRPG protagonists, it could be a retirement age, 25. It's true. Whoa, the race awaits? For me? Let me boost the volume a little bit on this one. Let me know if that sounds okay. Retro achievements for Commander Keen 1. Does that even support retro achievements? I don't think it does because it's DOS, right? Unless there's like, it was put on the other platforms. Wow, wow, wow. But yeah, if it was on like a Game Boy Color, then sure, that would be a way to get retro achievements for it. Just to survive. Why is it flickering like that? Is that a glitch with the video, or did it just? No, there's no way it's supposed to look like that. That's a bug with the FMV. Amazing graphics. Another Apogee game. 1996. GT Interactive and Remedy. Remember Remedy? I love defining my keyboard. A and Z. Okay. I do question this control scheme. I know you can change it, but why would you want to have it? I sort of get what they mean by this control scheme, but I don't know if I agree. It seems kind of uncomfortable, I'm gonna be real. They really didn't really understand what were comfortable default controls, huh? Whatever, though, I'll leave it as is. Fine, whatever, I don't care enough. Please enter your nickname. Whoa. There's no lowercase or uppercase, okay. Some of this stuff seems to be a little bit visually bugged on this. I don't know what the deal is. Do I want to use weapons? I mean, I don't know, do I? Sure. Speed does make me dizzy. Is that just the Initial D Pro tag? I don't really know much about Initial D, so... maybe? The race is on in Death Rally, where life is short and hot, fast and deadly. Watch the road, hear the rumble, start out easy, get the feel of it, but remember, by the rules or fry the rules, play to win. Enough said. Now ride your machine, your motor war chariot. So there's not only a baseline difficulty setting, but a money system as well. Well, oh no, maybe, yeah, there's a money system, but it doesn't cost money to race. It just, that's the reward if you win, I guess. I'm placement 20. I can press P to pause and toggle my status bar to abort raise. It seems like they drive faster than me, but maybe not. I can pick up money. They're firing their weapons. I don't think I have mounted guns. I don't seem to have that. Or maybe I do. No, that's like a... Maybe, no, that is a gun. Okay. I think I'm out of ammo. Yeah, I just picked some up. Okay. Oh, thank you, Dan Highland. Yeah. I've been mainly just talking almost exclusively this way. At least anytime I talk on the internet, which is most of the time. Oh, there's like a repair thing I could have picked up, like a wrench or something. I see. I'm certainly not getting ahead. Well, at least I was catching up a little bit here. I still don't really know what you can do to, like, kill the cars. I felt like I hit them quite a bit and it still wasn't enough to, like, destroy them or anything. I got 3rd place. Okay. Yeah, people's brains with these things work weirdly. That much can be pretty obvious if you paid attention to the Noel Slam rocket coming out and saga of that and how people never made connections that were super obvious. Okay. I got a +1. Welcome to the shop. Zillions more miles to go. That junk of yours is no juggernaut. She won't take you all the way. You need to gear up. To upgrade. Make headlong headway. Strive to stride. Stride to strive. Evolve. Improve. Better. Best. Buy and be one shining perfection. Amazing. Oh, do I have to, like, repair it? Oh, it costs money. Damage 54% repair. Listen, this is True Tom talking. I speak to you through the mystic ring shapes of your wheels. What the fuck? A genie in a bottle. I sing to you from that beer bottle, half drank, on the side of the road. Smell my sweat in the reek and excitement of petrol pumps. This game's weird. Okay. I do not have enough money to upgrade that. I can get armor. And I can get tire improvement, I guess. Let's get the tire improvement and then we'll be broke. Sounds like a plan. Psst. Yeah. You driver. Jealousy burns you like a dragon inside. You want that road all to yourself? So jinx those rival suckers. Let them go out in a blaze. You take the glory. Welcome to the underground market. What you want, we got. Dig out the dough. This gonna cost you. There's a loan shark. So these are like weapons. Okay. You can buy weapons. All right, I guess we just try again. These like different tracks this time. They might be. And they do seem to be. Man, the controls take some getting used to. I am noticing the turning's better though. I'm also noticing a little bit of 3D in this. Like the cacti seem to be three-dimensional and some of the fences. And there's like some people around too. I think they got... That's what the blood was about last time. Oh, those guys wiped out. First time I've seen that happen. I am not used to playing a top-down, like, vehicle game. This game seems okay, though. Again, though, it's kind of that problem of... This is fine, but probably plays better on a console if it exists on a console, you know? I don't really like controlling these kinds of games on a keyboard. That's my thing, right? This isn't like a keyboard game for me. But this seems competent. Go for it. God, well, I'm fucked. There's no way I'm coming back from that. You make a mistake in this and they really punish the shit out of you. How much is what I'm learning? Oh, does somebody else get knocked out? Okay. I got first. Barely. It was so intense. Is this a prequel to Control? We could only hope. Okay. Well, I won. Look at that. Pretty cool. We got all these meticulous statistics. And look at that money I just got. Whoa. I took less damage that time too. The portraits are excellent. I don't know what bizarre DOS controllers it may support. It's a good question. The next tier in upgrades is like basically double what we paid for. So they're probably going to double it each time. That makes sense. I guess like in theory you could get a different vehicle. They imply like you can buy another one. Okay. So this is what we have currently. So there's like certain limits on this vehicle. And yeah, each one's better than the last and they all cost more money. So it's like a pretty straight progression system. Okay. Oh, thank you for the giant steer emote, Vixen Dragon. I sort of was distracted by everything and didn't notice or say anything. I'm sorry. But thank you very much for the giant emote. Okay. Sure, I'll buy this. Maximum upgrade reached. Whoa. Okay, so this is like a rocket fuel thing. Okay. I see there's all sorts of little things you could do. Yeah, this seems neat for what it is. But yeah, I do much prefer playing these on a controller. And maybe, who knows, maybe that's an option. It is possible that it is an option. But I just wouldn't know. Or want to go through the trouble of trying to configure it. You know how it is. Oh, they seem to have spikes on their front. It seems dangerous. Oh, I just killed somebody. Oh well. These things happen. So edgy. Went the wrong way, god damn it. Man, they really make it easy to get snagged on these corners. Go for it. The winner is me. Race is over. Pretty cool. Yeah, this is, I think if this were a game I had back in the day, I would be pretty happy with it. I took a lot of damage that time, Jesus. That's with the armor. Yeah, let's get our maximum engine upgrade. Yeah, there's a chance you may get run over, but it is cheap. That's true. Whoa, Duke Nukem's in there. Do you see that? Duke Nukem's running the racers. I know who that guy is. I know Duke Nukem. He's my friend. I'm definitely noticing the speed increase. I'm getting hit a lot. They're shooting me a lot. Whoa, 3D graphics. Shit. This music's pretty groovy. They're really aggressive. They are really... Jesus. They're really keeping up with me. They're keeping up with me more than the Commodore keeps up with me. Maybe they're trying to, like, encourage me to, like, use more weapons to kill them or something. Oh, wow. We're getting some real good filter effects here. Does this do anything other than sabotage me? I still won, but I took a shitload of damage. Hey, there's Duke Nukem. See him? That's Duke Nukem. That's my friend. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Not too shabby, driver. Your wild winning streak has earned you an extra $600. But don't get cocky. Those other wannabe victory hounds are going to zero right into your blazing taillights, and they want to get you bad. Look at all these mechanics that we're getting. Yeah, we took a shitload of damage, so we did lose some money. So this vehicle has been fully upgraded. Whoa. That's true, Dan Heinland. I think most people agree on that statement. He would support. Yeah, this is fun. For what this is pretty fun. I think this is a track we've done already, yeah. Wow, everyone's getting fucking destroyed here. This is a really violent race. Oh, those are like shrooms. That's what I picked up last time, I think. This guy's really, really going for it. He's really trying to kill my ass. Everybody else has been eliminated. What does he even expect? God damn it. I turned the wrong way. I got confused. I was actually getting a pretty good lead. It's not good. Now I have to try and get ahead of him again. While he's shooting the shit out of me. Man, he is really keeping up pace. Oh, fuck. I think he won. It's very close. Why is he... Is there just rubber banding in this? What is the deal? You motherfucker. He got me. What a fucking bitch. It seems like they just kind of cheat. They just go really fast sometimes, and there's no boost or anything. They just go faster. I think this game does rubber banding. The AI cheating in a racing game, say it ain't so. Well, my streak's over. Now I'm a fucking loser again. But yeah, this is fun enough. Is there like no way to back out of the menu? Okay, I guess they don't let you do that, whatever. I'll just close it. Cheating in the game that while sabotaging, I know, right? Crazy. Anyway, that was pretty fun. That is pretty good. It's just not my preferred method of control. And I think that's a problem with a lot of these games. Is that it's like they're neat, they're pretty cool, but it's like I don't like using a keyboard to play them. That's what some of these are. There are, of course, many mouse-supported games that are more properly supported with the mouse. But there are definitely a number of these where it's like, yeah, not my favorite way to play. But the games themselves are cool, you know? And of course, we have like dungeon crawlers, like Eye of the Beholder. I haven't really properly gotten into dungeon crawlers or played them. I've been sort of I've been sort of one of those genres I've not gotten into yet. Looking. Oh yeah, I'm familiar with Flashback. I've seen this game streamed before. There are many, 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 many versions of Flashback. And this is probably the worst way to play Flashback. Is the original DOS version. But it is a way you can play it. I'm seeing a lot of adventure, point-and-click adventure games, puzzle strategy in the selection. A lot of stuff that's not as conducive for a short, kind of quick look at some of these games, you know? A lot of these have too long learning curves and wind-up periods for me to really want to just go into them, you know? Oh, here's a game by Toys for Bob Incorporated, which I believe no longer exists anymore. They did the remakes for some of the Crash or Spyro games or something. I think Microsoft or ActiBliz or whatever fucking sent them to the COD mines for all eternity. Yeah, we'll check out the Horde for a sec. This is one of their earlier games, I guess. 1993. The Horde. Ooh, FMV. Very small FMV. Rendering real-time video is expensive, don't you know? They did the Tony Hawk remasters, maybe? Those Vicarious Visions.
In a distant and magical kingdom, there lived a young serving boy named Chauncey.
Please, continue, Chancellor. So there we are. The delegation from Borgo on one side, the congregation from Shmoo on the other. Now the High Priestess of Shmoo, as you know, considers herself to be so beautiful as to entrance all her devotees. Now has the appearance of a large, drowning rodent.
So funny.
Has been bathed in wine at the hands of the Borgonian ambassador's wife. The words that spewed forth from this saintly maiden's mouth were of sort it's to make the most hardened warrior's ears to burn. On hearing this, the ambassador, who's had too much wine to drink, springs forth, dagger in hand, onto
The king is
table to
fine.
defend the honor of his betrothed.
The king is choking!
Well, in the middle of a kidney pie.
Your Majesty!
Slipped,
Your
tossing
Majesty!
his dagger to the king. The boy is attacking the king. Guards! Guards!
This is sure an intro.
Your Majesty!
You dare attack the king?
No!
For this, I will see you die slowly.
No!
No.
Since the lad saved my life. What is your name, boy?
Chauncey, sir. My lord. Your Highness, sir.
And where do you hail from?
Well, I have no home, sire. I was raised by a kind herd of wild cows.
Wow.
Ah, well,
Amazing.
from this day forward, you are Sir Chauncey. I dub thee Knights of the Realm and grant you vast tracts of land in the Shinto Plains, along with the use of my mighty sword, Grim Twacker. It served me well in defending the kingdom from the evil, insatiable, terrifying horde.
Horde?
A very impressive intro. Very good. Ooh, we have mouse support for this one.
I am Cronus Mela, the King's High Chancellor. His Majesty has asked that I give you this deed to the Shinto Plains. Garden spot of the kingdom.
Really?
Trust me. Yes.
A very trustworthy person. I'm using SteamOS with a Steam Deck, Denton. It's not my main gaming PC, it's just a Steam Deck. Dig. It sure doesn't want me to dig yet. I guess because I don't have the money. Oh, you have to do it there. I see. This is certainly a game. Hey, Bubba Roxy. Oh, we can move it around a bit. The music is certainly interesting. There's a dude. Oh. Stereo panning. Year 1, spring, 5 hordlings approach. Okay, I guess I moved my guy around with the mouse. Oh, okay. Hold on one moment. Hold on one moment. Wanna pause? Can I pause? The game's a little loud now. They destroyed one of the settlements. Let me lower the audio. Save 20 crowns for taxes or something. Okay, I will do my best. Which Sims games is this? This is the Horde. So it's whatever that is, I guess. A mysterious video game indeed. Am I digging for money? Hello, Crystal Parts and Raiders, welcome. Greetings, greetings. I hope that your Sonic adventures were well today. And this time it was the correct me. It was the correct version of myself. Welcome on in. I'm Masumi. I'm currently... Thank you for shouting out, Chris. I am currently... Oh my god, is that... Oh, I'm moving my guy around, am I? No, he's just an NPC. Unclear. I am currently doing some random DOS gaming. I have a feeling that I'm supposed to be doing other things, but I don't know what the control... Oh, there we go. I see it. Okay. I understand a little bit more now. Yeah, we're doing random DOS gaming. And I currently had a bunch of really severe, annoying technical issues. So you're just in time. They have seemingly been resolved. Oh, wow. They're just... Okay. How was I supposed to know which direction they would come in at? Upcoming taxes, minus 20. But yeah, so we're doing a lot of DOS shit. They do indeed. So it's been an experience. Okay, I guess it's our map view. The controls for this are weird, and I don't know what they are. This game is interesting, though. I will, however, change games just because this one seems to be a little more involved. But yeah. So I got a shit fuck ton of DOS games. Ooh, they have Jazz Jackrabbit CD-ROM. I guess we can check out Jazz Jackrabbit. I hear this is one of the well-known DOS games. But yeah, I hope everything went well with Chris's stream. It's that guy, the Jazz Jackrabbit. Apparently can also transgender as well. He can trans his gender when he feels like it. That's cool. Hey, Epic Mega Games. I know those guys. The origin point for furries? And Cliffy B. Yeah, good old Cliffy B. Mighty Rice here. Thank you for a 3-stream streak. Yeah, it's Cliffy B. It's the Cliff Man. Everybody loves Cliffy B. This turtle has kidnapped this rabbit in order to conquer this planet. It's up to this rabbit to destroy this turtle with this gun. To save her and this Caratus. This game's Unreal? I mean, it is by Epic Mega Games. Of course it would be Unreal. Welcome to Jazz Jackrabbit. Jazz is a speedy, colorful action game unlike any other on the PC. In order to play Jazz, you must understand these 3 rules. 1. Run like the wind. 2. Shoot everything that moves. 3. If you can't shoot it, take it. If you run into any problems, type "help me" at the DOS prompt. This will bring up full troubleshooting instructions. The full story. The notorious leader of the turtle terrorists, Devon Shell, has kidnapped the beloved rabbit princess Eva Earlong and has inhabited the galaxy with his goons. Is all hope lost? No way. Enter Jazz Jackrabbit. The galactic rabbits want revenge, and it's your job to extract it. You have to save Eva Earlong and prevent Devon Shell from financing his maniacal plot of turtle domination by swiping the goods out from under his slimy beak. And here are the controls. Spacebar to shoot, arrow keys to move Jazz, P to pause, escape to quit, T for slow motion mode, and Alt for jump. Whoa. And then there's a shitload of other controls to change his arsenal on the number keys, and then cycle weapons alternatively with left control. And I can collect orbs and orbettes for ammo, and grab gems to go to bonus stage. Game-winning strategies. To see a self-running demo of Jazz, sit in the main menu for 10 seconds. Reaching hidden items. The faster Jazz runs, the higher Jazz jumps. Use this ability to reach hidden areas and items. If you come to a dead end and try to walk into the walls or blast them, secret passages are plentiful. Can you find the secret birdland in episode 1? Jais from the Jazz creators. It's hard to draw a sexy rabbit. Nick. It's lousy. It sucks. Arjun. Ha! Our bonus stages are 3D. Cliff. Good old Cliffy B. I think Jazz should be a squirrel. Mark Rain. I just optimized my code. The game is 20% faster. Arjun. Do you think it's too fast? Tim. 99 frags and still kicking. Chris. So, how long have you worked at Hooters? Rob. Oh, gamers. Design and graphics by Cliff Bazinski. And good old Tim Sweeney. Of course. Good old Tim Sweeney, our favorite, everyone's favorite pedophile, am I right? Oh, God. The creators of Jazz would like to thank you for playing our game. Be sure to check out order info to find out how you can buy 6 Jazz episodes from Epic Mega Games. Yeah, Zero. I was thinking the same thing, like skill issue if you can't draw a sexy rabbit. This game is not shareware. Please don't copy it. Don't copy that floppy. Join the Epic team. By the way, we're looking for a few great programmers, artists, and development companies to join the Epic team. If you have ambition, talent, and experience, and enjoy sexual harassment and pedophilia, please, oh, and also loot boxes and microtransactions and TAA. And if you have the ambition, talent, experience to create next generation of computer games, please send us a sample of your best work. Wow. I'm gonna put it to ease. Oh man, they do that thing. They infantile. They're like, you're a baby. You're a baby if you put it to easy. But you're fucking sick with it if you keep going higher. No, I'm a baby. Look at all these levels. Whoa. Whoa, there's a babe there. You see that babe? She's like that Jill of the Jungle lady. Whoa. There's so many cool levels with so much epicness and awesome sauce. I can't wait. Whoa, there's a sexy rabbit there. Whoa. For whatever reason, they don't let you scroll through these quickly. They make you go through like each one manually. Okay. Diamondus. Wait, don't you get the real ending when you beat on easy? Yeah, probably. Whoa, he just exploded. Yeah, this game sure is fast. Oh, this camera is certainly something, huh? Kill this rabbit. There's like an open source port of this game that at least lets you see more on the screen and probably runs at a correct frame rate, like a higher frame rate and shit. I'm pretty sure there's like some kind of like better version on modern PCs. But this is DOS, baby. It's powered by floppies, that's right. Oh, thank you for the clip. I appreciate it. I'm not sure if I want to reblog that one. Oh, you mean that clip? Yeah, chances are, so there's a streamer who I watch, and sometimes I get shouted out in, named Mr. Radon. Good streamer, great streamer. Love that Mr. Radon fella. He does, however, have like a clip bot thing where when you shout somebody out, it shows a clip from their stream at random, so to speak. And that would certainly be an interesting one to come up at random. So because there are streamers like that, sometimes I take certain clips down. Personally, I kind of feel like, oh, there's a timer on this level. That's terrible. Oh, also, this is not cropped correctly. This game uses a much wider aspect ratio. Hold on. Hold on. We gotta fix this. Let me fix this. This is my Windows sound, not yours. Okay. Let's get another crop going. Because apparently that one's not good enough. All these damn different aspect ratios. Most DOS games tend to share the same aspect ratios in my experience, though. Not this one, though. This one actually uses a lot more than you would think. So let me see. This will probably be like, what, 150? Geez, even less than that? Okay. We're getting close, though. All right, put about there. Yeah, this is like almost like a closer to like a Game Boy Advance aspect ratio. See how much it like, if I full screen it, like it, how much gets blocked off. So I guess we're going to shrink this one because you can't really see everything. Put Jazz in Fortnite? I'm shocked that they haven't, to be honest. They have put in a lot of things that look like Jazz, though. They have certainly done that. Oh, I'm not worried about it. But yeah, like sometimes like clips show up at random, and that could be a clip that shows up at random. It might perhaps leave a certain impression on people, which is both funny and also maybe not funny. I don't know. I don't really like it when people do the random clip feature, though, because almost every time I've seen my friends be subjected to the random clip feature on his stream, it shows shit that they don't want to see. Like, it shows people that they're no longer associated with for very good reasons. And then there'll be the clip, right? And they'll be like, why is it fucking showing that? And then, like, they get embarrassed or upset or bothered by it, you know? Rabbits stink. Yeah, like, and also as a result, some people I know don't raid Mr. Radon because he will show a clip from their stream and it would be a clip like that. So yeah, it's a whole thing. I don't know how aware he is of that being a problem or if he cares. Oh, those are like floppies. That's so cool. Collecting floppies, chat. But yeah, that's kind of the risk you run when you do that kind of stuff with your stream. Because streamer clips are definitely a bit of a landmine situation. But yeah, so it's a whole thing. But you know, I just like saying like how it is sometimes with these things. When it comes to these fucking shitty corporate assholes like what Epic has turned into and shit like that. Raising the cost of V-Bucks, can you imagine, in the big 26 in this economy? Fucking hilarious. Yeah, this health bar is amazing. I found a secret. I can't seem to get up here though without... Oh, wait. There we go. Exactly, you can't even get Jazz Jackrabbit. What's the fucking point? They are adding Teto to Fortnite somewhat soon though. And Susei from Hololive if you give a shit about that. They always add Susei and like the Peko and Picora or whatever, and like they always add those people to Fortnite. Or not Fortnite, just like collaborations, right? It's always the same people. What the fuck was that? Oh yeah, okay. This is a different weapon now I switched to. Okay. With the number keys, right? Okay, that's the end of the stage. Exactly, don't read his voice, Peko. But yeah, it's always the same ones. Like, you don't get any of the other people. They're not allowed to be in collaborations. It's only like the same like 3 or 4 people over and over again. Corone, Marine, sometimes, Picora. And then Susei is like another one that's in a lot of shit. I see Tommy Fists. Sometimes it do be like that. I guess this is like a shield thing or whatever. I got some of my health back too. Oh, I see what happened. Okay, it's gone now. How are the volume levels? This game's pretty fucking loud on my end. Let me know if it's too goddamn loud. I don't know how much longer I'll be playing this, of course, though. This game is kind of like not the worst thing ever, but also kind of not great. And I know there's better ways to play this game anyway. Like, this is not the ideal version. I know I say that a lot when I do these DOS streams for these like more popular games, but it is kind of the truth. Volume's good, okay. Because especially I don't have the limiter on anymore. It's kind of making me wonder at times. At least there isn't any falling damage like there is in Bubsy. Yum, it's a carrot. Is that a secret? It is. A secret spring. There's a lot of punishment for going fast in this game, huh? It looks like a secret, but I guess I can't get it from the side. I guess it's meant to be a checkpoint. Oh boy. We're not fast enough, chat. We have to go faster. This game isn't fast enough. It's only cool if you're going faster than Sonic the Hedgehog, okay? Jesus Christ. What a clusterfuck. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, he doesn't even have a gun. What a fucking loser. Oh, we're shooting 2 now. Why are we shooting 2? We weren't doing that before. Is it the same gun? Oh, it's a different gun. It swapped. It goes to the next one when you run out of ammo for the other. Okay. I hope you're enjoying your viewing of Jazz Jackrabbit. Yum. You are jazzed? Excellent. What the hell was that? I have not. I may try that after this. We'll see. We did it. No perfect for me, though. 0 perfect. Oh boy. This is, sure trying to be like Sonic, huh? Apparently spacebar rolls us. Also, double tapping does the roll too. This video game sure is desperately trying to be Sonic the Hedgehog. Welcome to bonus stage. Ooh, they got hands here. You can't go that way. No, no, not allowed. Thank you for the follow. If you like random retro games and lots of shitty, garbage, or interesting 6th gen games on the GameCube, I am your streamer. I play a variety of video game here. Sometimes we play a modern thing too. Sometimes we do a modern. Usually if it's an indie thing though, or it's a gimmick stream. Like I was running Resident Evil Requiem on a Steam Deck like a week ago. That was pretty funny. Okay. Oh, those things need to be blown up, I see. Yeah, a lot of interesting garbage I showcase on my streams. And good games. Good games do occur here. A lot of garbage, though. How am I meant to get this? There we go. This is so painfully Sonic, wow. Ow, 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 ow. So dumb. What's the point in that? Other than to, I guess, just to waste your time? This music sure is going for it.
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire. Yeah, heavy machine gun. Rocket launcher. Shotgun. I'm terrible at those Metal Slug games. They are really awesome, though. Hey, that's like a gamepad. I just want to get a look at the sprite work because you can't ever make this camera stay still. Okay. Wait, does it? Oh, it restarts the music every time you pause it? That's kind of funny. It's like the Super Nintendo, yeah. Good old DOS gaming. We'll probably check out some obscure garbage pretty soon. I've been mostly playing like games that are known at all by people today, but I'm probably gonna play some like deep dive into some fucking trash. Not that this game is high caliber per se, but people know about Jazz Jackrabbit. It is a known quantity of a video game. This game is so loud. I don't even know why I'm collecting those controllers. I don't know what that gets me. Why do anything, really? What do I get out of it? Yum. It builds up my gamer cred, so I can get this. So I can get the sexy women. Is that it? Holy shit! That is an annoying jump. There we go. Oh, I can use it to buy weapons and upgrades too. I see. There are many reasons. Many reasons to build up gamer cred. Well, I barely did it, but I did it. Do. Have we seen enough Jazz Jackrabbit? Or do we need to see more? I feel like for the kind of game this is, I get the idea. Do 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 do, and he goes, ow. Oh, are these guys like boos? I only just noticed that. They're like the fucking boos in Mario. That's funny. I don't even know what I'm collecting. What is that? Is that like some kind of chip? RAM? Yeah, I was thinking it might be like RAM. Honestly, I don't even know why you need to use other weapons in this game. Maybe for like bosses. Because like, this seems to do just fine and it's infinite and you can shoot it really quickly. And like, I don't understand why you need the other ones.
Rapid fire. Rapid fire.
You thought they were film pieces. Okay. Well, they weren't worth getting. Because they killed me. Anyway, I get the idea. I get the idea. There's Jill the Jungle right here. I guess I should check out Jill. Another epic Mega Games masterpiece. It was 1991. So a couple years before Jazz Jackrabbit. The new Rising Sun patch fixes several issues found in the official release, while also restoring jokes that were removed after version 1.0. So what you're telling me is that this might have some off-color jokes. Use the arrow keys to scroll through this. Your goal is to guide Jill through a gigantic multi-level game world. You'll find plenty of action in this epic mega thriller. Here are some hints. Always keep an eye on your health. You lose health when creatures touch you, and gain health by finding apples. When your health runs out, you start over at the beginning of the level. Jill has unlimited lives. Move by using the arrow keys or joystick. Yep. Jump by using... there are controls on the left anyway. At least I think they're supposed to be. It says controls up there. Learning to use your knife is an art. You can guide the knife after throwing it by using your momentum. You must learn lots of cool knife tricks to win. Find keys to open doors and use gems to open gem gates. Save the game. You can press S to save the game at any time. Then if you die later, you can restore your game and continue on. This will make your journey much easier. Eventually run into these secret icons. Blah blah blah, turtle mode. For the less nimble among us, Jill features a turtle mode, which slows the game down to half speed. Just press T. Now go get him. Tim Sweeney, creator of Jill. Good thump sound. Left alt does that. Wow. Yeah, maybe there's a restraining order. The gate opens. Oh, there's like save slots. Okay. Jill bounds through the boulders. Oh, we're in a different spot now or something? I found a knife. Whoa, that is a knife sound. These have like RPG numbers. That's funny. 4. This is video gaming. Why are these apples like partially bit into? That's gross. The controls for this are bad, by the way. Her jump is terrible feeling. Oh, you think it's score? Yeah, you're probably right. I just noticed there's a score system. Oh my god, this is so fucking stupid. This jump is so stupid. I don't think I have to do that jump or anything, I just want to see if I can do it. I don't know why the jump is like this. Maybe it sounds better on the MT32 or something. Epic. I'm epic. And then it says Jill. It seems like there's more over here. I don't know how the fuck... I guess you go in from the bottom or something? Well, it's an alligator. It's gone now. Jill took care of it. Oh, that's bad. This is a beautiful soundscape. A feast for the ears. Violent death. Video games are so violent. Jill's just doing her best. Frogs are dangerous. They're worth a lot of points, these frogs. Now we can do this. We can look down. And up. I bet you like that view, don't you, chat? Jill enters the jungle map. News bulletin. Use arrow keys to scroll through this. Another superhero retires. Washington, UPI. Yet another computer game hero has fallen victim to an immense unstoppable force known as Epic. The young superhero B. Blaze yesterday announced his retirement at age 13. I just can't compete with those cool Epic heroes, said Blaze. But now that I'm retired, I have more time to play with my slide rule. Jill declined to comment. Jill journeys into the forest. It's time for the epic forest. Oh, there's something it said on the screen. I didn't get to read it because I was holding down jump. You think Jazz Jackrabbit 2 years later might have been a superior game to Jill? Oh, that can't be killed, I guess? Okay. I guess a knife doesn't get rid of that thing. Well, look at her go. Oh, I should probably change the cropping, huh? I don't know if we can pause this game. Can we pause this game? Maybe this pauses it. I did forget I changed games. I should probably make this a different aspect ratio. Let's, or a different crop. That one seems normal. Yeah, this is the one we want, I think. That way we can get a better look at Jill. Yeah, how the heck to play? Okay. You know, I think I'm having some USB problems in general chat, and I wish I could solve them. I think there's something fucky with my computer because literally, so I have had this happen more than it should happen. All I did was I swapped my USB stuff, right? And my Stream Deck turned off and lost connection and then reconnected and turned back on. And it was also doing this with me plugging in a fucking GameSir controller a couple times. And you know, it comes back, but it shouldn't be doing that in the first place, and that concerns me. I'm so tired of troubleshooting shit. I'm so tired of it. Yeah, we gotta zoom in on the beautiful pixels sometimes. Whoa. Amiga pilled? Yeah, I could see it. Oh, speaking of Amiga, this is an Amiga classic right here. Cool, cool. Oh, they're telling me about saving the game. Okay. Great sound. That's what that sound would make. That's what it sounds like. Sure. All it does is just lower the game speed and frame rate. The door is locked. Hey, it's the sound that I hear on Retro Island Gaming stream. Hello, JJ Studios. Yeah. That's the sound. Apparently I need a key. Oh, I guess I got it from there. That's all you wanted? I see. Superhero quits job. Italy, UPI. Today, world-renowned Mario resigned from his position as superhero at age 72. This is the latest event in an unprecedented chain of events caused by Jill's incredible popularity. We just don't stand a chance against her. So we are giving up, said Mario. We are not cool enough. Mario plans to return to his previous job, cleaning gorilla cages at the local zoo. What are we to do about this, Mario? You'll need to find 2 gems to enter the dungeon. Jill enters the hut. Yeah. Well, that's a fast elevator. Okay. Good fart noises. How did that not hit? What? What do you mean? Are the snakes immune? Old video game sound effects are certainly something. Oh, it's getting smaller each hit. I see. Okay. They thought they tricked me, but I just wanted to confirm that's what that was. They didn't trick me at all. Oh, okay, does that. Okay. Can I move? Thanks. Yeah, it was a 420 score and I just ruined it. Are video games art? That is the question everybody is asking. Some are, but this sure isn't. Understandable. Hey, it's Pac-Man. I know that guy. That's the Pac-Man guy, right? That's totally him. Is this invincible too? Why is my knife stuck in there? I can't retrieve my knife? So that just happens, huh? You just lose your knife because it gets stuck in the wall. Great programming, epic mega games. Fucking show. Basically, for that to happen in their own game really tells me a lot about why Unreal Engine turned out the way it did. Very cool. Well, at least they gave me another knife. What a video game. This computer game, if you will. They tricked me. They didn't trick me. I just don't give a fuck. Anyway, that's Jill of the Jungle. They made 2 more of these after this that I guess are like expansions, mini episodes or something. They're all released in the same year. Oh boy. And that's an experience. It is certainly a notable video game. Man, what now? We have so many other wondrous choices, I'm sure. Oh, I just dropped a bunch of frames. This stream has sure been cursed, huh? I just dropped like over 5,000 frames. Awesome. Man. Okay. I'm looking. These are just the recommended ones. There's a shitload of others that are not recommended. Let me look at the overall list here. The mega list of all game. Every game ever to ever been released and ever will be released. Oh, this looks like a real gem. Let's take a look at Hunchback. I'm sure this will be fine. Some of these do have cover art. It depends. There's different ways that you can change how it looks, but not all of them are necessarily gonna have it. Let me see. How do you do this again? There's so many settings on these things. Because I know that there is a way to change how it looks. But I don't know how to do it from here. Yeah. It's just easier for me to go through and it's a setup like this. But sometimes they do include these things. Oh, is it this here? Here it is. Yeah. So this is the thing. Now I don't know how you make it bigger though. Oh, it's just on the side here. Okay, there we go. Like this. Hunchback. Joystick compatible. Yeah, I'm going to switch that back to list. It's made by Ocean. Ocean is known for making only the best video games. It's freeware. Whoa. It's not shareware. 1988, 1989. Beautiful. This is a banger. So good on my ears. Only the best on this stream. Okay. In this game, you play the role of Quasimodo, whose purpose is to reach the other end of the huge castle wall, where the beautiful princess Esmeralda is kept captured in the castle tower. To continue to the next part of the wall, you'll have to dodge several obstacles to reach the bell and ring it. Watch out for arrows, cannonballs, and stabbing guards. To make Quasimodo walk, use the left and right shift keys. Late 80s, huh? Press enter or spacebar to jump. You can choose the skill level 1 through 3. And choose starting wall. Press A through L. Scroll lock toggles sound. Numlock toggles pause. That's certainly a choice. Wait, why did I fall? I guess I got hit by something. Oh, I guess that's death? Wow, you die faster in this game than most games in existence. Holy shit. Man, this game's fucked. How precise is this? This is fucked. How do you play this? What? This game is beyond fucked. Do. You know, sometimes I do ask myself that how did video games even take off? How did we not just abandon video games forever? Because like when we see shit like this, it does make me wonder. This is so fucked. And reminder, I have to use left shift and right shift to move left or right. And enter to fucking jump. Is that ringing the bell? That's ringing the bell apparently, okay. God, this is where the game just becomes completely impossible, right? Oh god, they really just want you dead constantly. What an evil game. Truly, Hunchback is a game better not played. With reminder, thank you Ocean for making this, and holy shit, this is some heinous cover art. Well done. Ocean with the bangers. There's a 96 Hunchback, which is not even made by the same people, so I guess it's not like any relation. No cover art provided for this one, from what I can tell anyway. When did Donkey Kong Arcade come out for context? I think that was like late, like early 80s or something, or late 70s. It was something like that. When did you come out, Donkey Kong? I guess I can look it up. Let's see. $1981. So there you go. I was about correct. It was around. I knew it was around that time range, that ballpark. Yeah, that was basically like a Tiger Electronics game. You're not wrong. It was very much that kind of vibe. So currently, I started stream late. So I've basically been streaming. I know there were technical issues. I've basically been streaming a bit over 4 hours. I started around 4 p.m.-ish, around that area. So we're going to check out a new DOS game. This is not a DOS game. It's a joke. But it certainly is trying to be one. I actually wonder if this is like I guess it is a widescreen game. So I'm going to have to change some settings here. Let me... So it's not under the island anymore. It is haunted lands. Okay. Turn off these filters. Why is this so... Man, I hate how things don't stay where they're supposed to in my scenes. Why is it all fucked up like that? Go to your correct size, please. Thank you. There we go. This game was extremely cheap. This was like almost $7 with tax Canadian. So I thought I would give it a go. It looked pretty cool. It does want me to use the arrow keys. Interesting. For the menu here. Very old school. Yeah, it literally came out yesterday. This is a new release. There's filters. Whoa, it's just like my fucking video games. It's so funny. Okay. CRT filters are almost exclusively garbage. Used a controller and had no issues. I see, but we're doing DOS gaming. We're doing DOS gaming, so in the spirit of DOS gaming, I gotta DOS it up. Okay, so character selections. You can be werewolf. We can be sorceress. We can be veteran. Well, we gotta be sorceress. We gotta be woman. Being woman, important. Mages swiftly traverse the battlefield and dispose of their enemies with powerful combat spells. Welcome to Haunted Lands. If it is your first time playing, it is recommended to visit the training grounds and get familiar with the controls and character features. Sure. Okay. God, you can already tell how, like, the platforming is real person platforming. Okay. So this basically looks a lot like that one game that we did for our first DOS stream. And what that was is Biomenace. This game is very clearly trying to look like Biomenace. X is for attack. Okay. There's like a meter I see. That's for melee near an enemy. Strong melee attacks pierce armor. Okay. Aim up or down. Gotcha, champ. Okay, so it's a diagonal aim. Okay. You can't seem to attack in midair, at least with this character. Doesn't seem to be allowed. I have to keep this in mind. Hold a charge attack. Charge attack increases attack spell level. There are 4 spell levels, each possessing different properties. Gotcha. Oh, I see. So it shows it underneath, above my character's head, what the charge status is. Okay. So is it like effective range? They probably want me to just platform up there. Or not? Because it doesn't go any further than this. Also, this cursor keeps getting in the way. That's annoying. I don't like it when games do that. Okay. Am I missing something here? Why don't they let me, like, shoot it further than this? 3 is the maximum. Okay, I guess it's just like the AoE thingy. So like it just have to be more precise or something. Let's see if the level 2 is like further. Okay, level 2 has more range, so they're like slightly different, I guess. Yeah, each charge level is a different range. I see. So some people have actually played this game. Not just one person. That's interesting. Okay. Invulnerable teleport. I did this on accident. I did this on accident earlier. That's neat. Okay. I see. I can't chain it though. Oh, I had to float. I see. Or, I guess more of a height first. There we go. Yeah, maybe a little different. Fellwinter, maybe a little bit. Okay. Well, what am I supposed to do to get these? You're saying V, but like... I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, press while charging to store... Okay, so if I do... Is that doing anything? I'm not sure I understand what... Oh, this thing? Oh, that's how I get the charge in the first place. I have to go to that thing. Okay, I think I understand now. At least I think I do. I did use it. Okay. I did use it. Okay, it is working. Okay. Understood. Do they require me to destroy all the target dummies? Maybe they do. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Activate retribution. Whoa, look at that. It's like a cloud. That's pretty cool. Okay. Well, how do I take damage? No, for the mouse, for the keyboard controls, these do not seem good. They do not seem good. I wanted to do it with the keyboard and, you know, because this is like a DOS game, right? Already took damage to the room. Okay. I see. No, these controls are not great. I can equip acquired items in the vault. Okay. How do I claim you? Oh, I shoot it. Radiant Pearl. Okay, and the vault is where? Maybe it's not accessible yet. Or it's in here. I guess these are the characters that we start with. Oh, there it is, the vault. In the vault, you can equip artifacts before going on a mission. I see, so there's like a... Yeah, I've seen games with this sort of system before. This is very similar to like a Diablo-like sort of deal. Start with double force shield. Gotcha. Go hunting. Choose your destination. Well, only the old mansion. We have discovered the source of yet unseen monsters constructed for the remains of the dead and imbued with otherworldly power. It seems that in an old abandoned mansion of the cult followers are trying to create enhanced fighters to turn the tide of the confrontation in their favor. They must be stopped. Okay. There are challenges. I see. I hear this is a pretty big game too, by the way. This game's got a lot of shit in it. Oh, they're giving a bit of a tutorial here anyway. Okay. Silver found. The artifacts and silver found in missions need to be brought home safely, either by completing the mission or retreating from the point of entry. Yeah, a little bit of roguelike mechanics, yeah. I am seeing that. Interesting. Yeah, no 3 random options. I will look out for the Resident Evils. I will be vigilant. Ooh, look at that violence. I can probably boost the game volume a bit. Let's do that. Ooh, tongue. Cool. Violence. I guess that's my kill count on the top right. It is indeed. Very chunky indeed. I tried to jump there, but I was in the middle of an animation, I think. I tried to get... Man, I failed. That is not how you do that. Okay, well, I guess we start from the beginning. Yeah, playing this on keyboard, not necessarily the best approach. Oh, hello, Rachel Retro and friends. Thank you for the raid, Rachel. I am currently playing a spiritual DOS game. I'm currently taking a quick break from the DOS gaming madness. And I'm currently checking out Haunted Lands, which is a brand new release from yesterday. That is basically a DOS game. I'm even playing it on a keyboard. But welcome in, everybody. I'm Masumi, hello. Is this gonna kill me? No? Okay. Thank you very much for stopping by, everybody. How spiritually is it? Does it refuse to run if my sound blaster isn't set up? Oh, if only. This game's clearly trying to like look like Biomenace is kind of my like impression. What were you doing today, Rachel? I hope everything was going well. Yeah, we just started this one. I'm checking it out for a bit. I will probably go back to DOS stuff in a bit. But I wanted to play a funny new game as well. Cursed and shit broke. You don't say. What a coincidence, Rachel. Did you know that I get no audio on my video card? Not video card. My capture device. If I have a limiter plugin enabled, which worked for an entire year until today, I was getting no audio on my entire stream. Not just the capture device, the entire stream would go mute if I had a plugin turned on that I've been using for a year. So cool. So yeah, I guess we're kind of in a similar boat with that. These sounds are too normal sounding for DOS. Might be onto something. Well, thank you everybody for stopping by, and feel free to drop a follow. I appreciate it. I do a lot of retro gaming on here. I play pretty much just about everything, to be honest. Well, thank you very much, Crimson Nova, for gifting a sub to Rachel Retro. One of the big things I do here, one of the big things I do on this stream is I do the GameCube challenge, where I'm beating every GameCube game. I'm getting closer to the big 100. I'm getting pretty close. There are 641 GameCube games. Okay, this is where I died last time. I tried to do something fancy that didn't work, so I'm just going to do this instead. There we go. Yeah, see you around, Crimson Nova. But yeah, so I play a lot of 6th gen games. You get a lot of variety with that. A lot of garbage. Oh, this is like an ambush. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Okay. That one's not quite reaching. Oh, almost. Oh, not quite. Let me try a different approach. I will say this game probably plays better on an actual controller. I'm getting the impression that it would. There we go. Cool. Let me look around a bit more. But yeah. So today I'm doing DOS gaming, except for this, which is, yeah, it's just like actual DOS games. You don't want to use an actual keyboard, exactly. But yeah, I thought it'd be funny to do this for a little bit. But we'll do some more DOS soon. I will give the raiders what they may desire. Oh my god, are you serious? Well, that's what I get for doing that. Okay. Sure. That's pretty funny, actually. Yeah, I play a lot of bullshit here. I'm one of those video game enjoyers. Yeah, this is a fake DOS game. It is, after all, widescreen. It came out yesterday. Yep, death by Rosebush indeed. It's true. I'm currently playing this on my Steam Deck because that's what's set up for DOS. It's easier to isolate it to its own system rather than deal with all the various nonsense of ExoDOS. Video games are so violent these days. This game also has multiple characters as well. This is just one of the several. They all play very differently, is my understanding. Oh wow, I got wrecked again. I can be good at video games allegedly, but I'm definitely playing with a debuff with this control scheme. Some people would say I'm good at video games. Yeah, smooth scrolling, not fully accurate to the DOS experience, it's true. This game does seem cool, though. It is neat. I do certainly just straight up, though, feel like I'm playing this drunk doing this on a keyboard. Maybe it's just, my lack of experience on pure keyboard gaming. Runs real tight on a controller, yeah. Video games are pretty cool. They're alright. Gaming's alright. Thank you for the follow. I also sometimes do retro achievements on my streams. One of the things that I've been working on for retro achievements, it is an incredibly ill-advised, awful thing to do, is Donkey Kong Country Pacifist Mode. It's a special ROM hack. And while I am one of the top players for Donkey Kong Country in the world, it is still pretty bullshit. Anyway, I've seen enough to showcase this game. I want to get back to DOS. The people demand DOS. So I'm gonna switch back to the good old land of DOS. Alrighty. Let's get that going. So there are so many games. So I kind of just randomly pick shit most of the time, unless I'm like looking through their recommended section. You mastered a game that was also ill-advised. Really, Bubble Roxy? You would do that? You're never known to do that. Island. A video game called Island. Oh, it's a text adventure. Text adventures aren't as exciting to stream. What about Jaws? Action simulation game. Do I have all dogs go to heaven? Yes, because I have Exodus. I have the full Exodus library, so yes, I do. Sure, we can give that a go. This game tends to require different CPU speeds. Press Ctrl F11 to slow the game down, or Ctrl F12 to speed it up as needed. Press any key to continue. Before I press any key to continue, I'm gonna get this on anything remotely accurate to a correct filter. And it probably won't be right anyway, knowing this fucking... how many games are different with everything. But I'm doing my best here. Okay, that one's for Jazz Jackrabbits. That's not likely to be a correct one. Let me try this one. Watch it have its own bespoke aspect ratio. Alrighty. Actually, that seems to be accurate. Polarware software. Polarware. All dogs go to heaven. Wow. Is there anything else other than dogs going to heaven? Oh, okay. Yeah, a lot of people seem concerned by this one. You can't keep a good dog down. Did you know that Merit software had no merit? Maybe. What level would you like to play? Would you like? Well, clearly one. Reminder, F1 will turn the sound on or off. Would you like to play all the games? What do you mean, all of the games? That's such a weird question to ask. No, I don't want to play all the games. That's just too much. Okay. Does this just have really, really bad loading times? Apparently so. This is a really quiet game. What is going on? I don't even know what I'm looking at. Did it just kill me and restart it? Am I ever meant to get ahead? What's the deal here? They didn't give me controls. Oh, is holding shift making me go faster? Winner. This game is super quiet. Usually games are way louder. Apparently I won. No, I don't need to play again. It's fine. So, like, is it just doing the same level over and over again? I don't know what's happening at all. It just seems to be the same shit again. No, I don't need to exit DOS. I just want to maybe get out of this menu. I guess we'll just go through it again. There sure is... things are happening. Winner. I guess I'll just reload it. I don't know what else to do. Maybe I should have said play all the games. Like, maybe I should have said that I needed to play every game ever released. It's a 1989 game by Don Bluth. It does just have really bad load times, huh? Do they just not let me skip any of this shit? Oh, there we go. Tab. Tab let me go through it. Okay. On his real PC, that's way too fast to run it properly. I see. Well, clearly, I'm a champion. I do want to play all the games. Ooh, different graphics. These look fancy. Itchy, a nervous, scratching, sneezing Dachshund, is breaking his longtime friend and partner Charlie out of jail. Charlie was framed for a crime he did not commit. He wants to escape and find the dog who set him up. Okay. And how do I do anything? There's just a clock in the top left. Is there a means of playing the video game? Okay, space bar is moving my things around. After a successful jailbreak, Charlie and Itchy go to Charlie's old gambling ship to visit Charlie's ex-partner, Carface, and their friends. Inside the ship, rat races are being run. Dogs of all sorts are gambling their dog bones on rats, such as Squad, Car, Mighty, and Twizzle. Mike and Twizzle. Mighty Mike and Twizzle. God, this fucking text. Okay. Yeah, everybody loves a good terrible Tom. It sure just seems to be the same fucking game again. I don't quite understand these controls. There's like a weird acceleration to them. Like when you hold left or right, it's like almost like you're moving like a fucking... It's not really reacting in the way it's supposed to. Truly a confounding video game that doesn't really seem to function. It's certainly something. Maybe there is more to this game and I just don't know how to unlock its secrets. It's entirely possible, I just don't know. Maybe this game I don't deserve to unlock its secrets. It's entirely possible. I see. So it's basically just because of, It is certainly something for what it is, yes. I mean, I prefer it to be more quiet than for it to be way too goddamn loud. So, you know. Oh, I see. So it's like placements. I see. I'm like squad car or something. Yeah. Okay. I get the idea. Well, I claim to get the idea, but I don't think I actually understand what this game is. But that's okay. It will remain a mystery. I couldn't even understand anything that the guy was saying. It was incomprehensible. There are a lot of games. There are a lot of games with alien in the title for DOS. So many aliens. Isn't Alien Breed supposed to be actually kind of sick? I remember hearing about this game ages ago. Is this actually supposed to be like a real fucking video game or something? It's also possible I've played this before. I have played DOS games before, just I was so young at the time, I don't remember. The only DOS game I remember really that stuck in my mind was Sea Dogs. Alien Breed's hard as hell. Well, doesn't scare me. A passcode entry for DRM, I guess. Usually I don't care about this stuff. It usually gets bypassed. Yeah. So it's more fucking British gaming. Whoa, big jaw. Okay, this game's much louder than the other one. It's got the hot beats, though. Got some fart music. Doop, doop, doop. Is that supposed to give me all the credits beforehand? Well, it certainly has tunes. Okay. The year is 2191, and the galaxy stands on the brink of war. Only the interplanetary core maintains the uneasy peace. IPC members Johnson and Stone were heading for Federation HQ. After 6 months on routine I can't read that fast. Well, I guess I'm not reading it then. I have barely played any Genesis games, but I've heard many fart audio in my time. Okay. Is there a video game? Can I see it? Thank you. Oh wait, this is a demo. They're still not letting me play. What is it that what's the magic button I'm not pressing? Is it Z? Is it left shift? Or is this bugging out? Like, I'm literally pressing so many buttons on my keyboard and it's not responding. It's always some mysterious button. If this is a demo, it's not being very responsive. Yeah, apparently I'm still stuck here. Why won't it let me
Don't
play?
look that bad.
Start game. Thank you. Holy shit. It wouldn't let me leave. I think this is the correct button. I think I did it. There we go. Z is apparently the magic button. Otherwise known as Z. Like Dragon Ball Z. Okay, now I can play the game. Good, good, good. Keys. Hey, I know that sound from Star Trek. These are some good noises. Ooh. No, they can't literally be xenomorphs. You don't want to get sued. Oh, these just respawn when you go off screen. Is that the gimmick? Seems to be the gimmick. And there's probably limited ammo from the meter I'm looking at, so... I guess the difficulty would be knowing where to go, infinite enemies that respawn when you scroll off the screen, and running out of ammo and then dying. So I guess that's what makes it difficult, is they decided to make the game that way. The live speed and meter is an interesting choice. I mean, some people are just built different. I mean, a lot of people complained about, like, the difficulty of the Donkey Kong Country trilogy. Like, especially people who are not as familiar with, like, 2D platformers and shit. And I beast mode those games. Ooh. Such a good noise. Okay. So, keys are like a one-time use, so you can just waste a key, apparently. Is kind of the impression I'm getting. That's... So, did I just literally get soft-locked because I opened the wrong door? I guess that's what we're doing here. This is the kind of game we made. Just this game that wants to soft-lock you. Because that's the impression I'm getting from this design. Yeah, that's, like, pretty mean. I guess I can understand why this game is difficult. It's for the wrong reasons, as it often is, and that's fine. Hey, at least I know. Now I have learned about alien breed. I wonder if I go to the recommended. What other wonders should I look at in the recommended section? I already looked at some of these, but there's a lot I haven't. Toonstruck looks really weird. But that's like, point and clicks are always like a longer time investment thing. They take too long to get going. There's Tetris Gold. That kind of looks weird. The backgrounds look weird on that. I'm terrible at Tetris though. I'm not practiced in Tetris. And there are also some of these games I have played or beaten already, like Monkey Island and shit. That's not very novel. I need something that's going to make me feel a certain way. And I don't know what's going to make me feel a certain way. Maybe I should show chat who didn't see it last time. Maybe I should show one of the Barney games. Although you might be familiar with these already. I couldn't get this one to work. Barney Goes to Space. It kept crashing on me. I think Goes to School and Goes to the Farm worked. But we can try Barney Goes to Space again. If not for like 5 seconds because it's funny.
Free Spirit Software presents Barney Bear Goes to Space.
You like? Do you like what you see? Majestic.
Created by Dave Crone and Stephen Beam. If you would like to hear a story, click on the storybook. If you would like to play the games, click on the little space shuttle. Barney Bear is at the control panel of the space station Freedom. There are a lot of buttons to press. Can you help Barney find out what they do?
This is actually the first I've gotten. This didn't work before, so you might actually be able to play this one.
Please point to the planet you would like to learn more about.
It is different than last time. I think it's because I went to the story section and then it broke. Maybe that's why I didn't push the space shuttle.
Jupiter.
It's Jupiter.
Jupiter is the 5th and largest planet in our solar system. Did you know that Jupiter has 12 moons?
Okay. Sure. The demons were just coming out there for a second. I apologize. Okay. So did that crash? Because I can't seem to get out of this. I think I might have crashed again. Because I can't seem to click out. Jupiter is hungry. This game continues to be very cursed. I don't think this game was very well programmed. That's my assessment. That's my review. This game might have some problems. Yeah, I think it just broke again. It doesn't want to do anything. So I think it's just doomed. I think it's dead. Oh well. Yeah, I'm running Exodus on a Steam Deck. Because doing Exodus on a single computer is a fucking nightmare for capturing. So I set it all up on the Steam Deck. So yeah, it's Linux. It's Steam OS. Okay. So let's see. What other wonders await? Oh, they have the Gabriel Knight game, the second one, I think. I forgot that was also on DOS. Thank you for the clip. Yeah, it is a good clip. It was a good moment. Beats of Rage. Hey, that sounds a little bit suspicious. At the moment, I'm just surfing. I'm just surfing. They have a game called Berlin Wall. Okay. Well, maybe I'll check that one out after this. Beats of Rage. Caching. Why are they spelling caching wrong? That's not how you spell caching, is it? Caching. Not produced by or under license from Sega or SNK. Whoa. We wouldn't want to get those confused. Senile. Man, video games sure are a thing. Senile team. This is really just ripping a certain thing off, huh? It's been 3 months since his escape, but in this time, Mr. Y has brought the city into turmoil. He's taken control over the city's government and corrupt police. No one is safe for the thugs and villains rule the streets. But 3 young friends take a stand of justice. Name's Cole. Beats of rage. Good old beats of rage. Whoa. The sprite work's actually pretty good. That's pretty impressive. That looks pretty good. Especially for DOS. How to play. Press attack multiple times to perform a combo attack. Press quickly press forward twice, then attack to perform special move. Oh, it's ripped from King of Fighters? Okay, that would make more sense. They'd be the ones to steal stuff, I would assume. Okay, a lot of this seems whatever. I'll just figure it out. We'll go easy. And I will just try. Apparently I can do that and it took away my life. I guess it's an OTG or something. Okay. Yeah, the music just started off really, really quiet. I wasn't sure if there was music either. Also, for the record, I'm terrible at beat 'em ups. This is one of my weakest genres. Expect nothing. Of course, being on a keyboard probably doesn't help, but hey. Anytime I try to do a jump, they immediately counter me and hit me. Maybe I shouldn't do jumps. Is this game like something you can even pause? Can I pause this game? I'm getting a message. Good old Chuck. Nothing beats Chuck. Windows needs to stop making noises. Oh, my internet just went out. Great. Oh, are we back? Okay. Yeah, the internet just decided to shit the bed. Let me look at something for a second. I want to, Okay, there's nothing showing up in the event viewer for that particular thing. Okay. Jeez, this fucking stream has been turbo cursed. All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to wrap up because I've been streaming for like 5 hours or some shit. And this stream has been kind of ultimate turbo curse today. And I think it's probably good to wrap up. I would have went a little bit longer because of the raids and stuff, but when stuff like that is happening and all the other stuff today, I think it's probably good to call it. So what I recommend is following me if you have not done so. I recommend following the stream. And I also recommend joining me again when I stream on Saturday. I'll be back on Saturday streaming probably a GameCube game. GameCube is a pretty interesting time. Yeah, it was more than just ISP stuff today. It was also a lot of other things. But it was nice to meet you as well. Many things have happened on this stream today that are pretty catastrophic. Oh hey, Pokopia finally shipped. It told me 3 hours ago it shipped. So I might actually get that on the time I have off, and then I can play said video game. That's pretty cool. So, yeah. I will be back on Saturday. I also have a Discord if you want to join the streamer Discord and you want to stay up to date on all my shit and talk to me off stream or whatever. And also, I've got my Blue Sky if you want to follow me on that. It's social media stuff. It's the thing. Alrighty. So, I need to find somebody to raid. And there are all sorts of wondrous options for raiding. Decent amount of people doing a decent amount of variety of things today. So I think, based off of what I'm seeing here, I'm going to send you on over to Mado B today. Mado B is streaming Valkyrie no Boken for the Famicom, but it's also on the PS1 now, I guess. So I guess it's like the PS1 version or whatever. It looks like an action RPG. I will do my best to have a good night. Thank you everyone so much for watching and hanging out. I appreciate it. And I will be back on Saturday with ideally less technical problems. And I might also have to take some of my time off troubleshooting whatever the fucking hell is going on with my USB shit. We'll have to see. Because there certainly is some fuckery going on with that is concerning. So I will do what I can to maybe not go insane trying to figure out what is going on with that. And later on, everybody. Bye-bye.